Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the I Love Drift channel, and today I've got to work on my steering shaft in the FD. I'm still working on this build. There's a lot of things to do in this car, but you can see there's the turnbuckle on the rack, and that's the one from the firewall which comes down. The shaft goes between the shaft I need to extend because I've dropped my rack 25mm, so now the rack is 25mm further away from this, so I have to extend the shafty piece. This is the shaft. So if you're going to do this on any car, like moving a rack on a Nissan is quite common as well, you have to extend your shaft as well. So you draw a center line down it and measure out and mark 2 points, the distance you know, so that when you cut it and spread it apart, you can measure the distance between those 2 points, because I know that's 80mm and I want to move it 25mm, so you know, I just add that till I get 105mm, and this is the bit of tube I'm going to put on the outside. I've already drilled holes in it so I can do some plug welds, and I'll weld the whole way around each end once it goes over the shaft. So weld all the way around, weld all the way around, weld the holes, plug the holes. That'll be strong enough. Done that plenty of times in other cars. But yeah, so you do the line down the center because these flattened sections on the side here that stop the shaft from being able to turn inside the uni joints on the steering shaft, they're actually not on the same plane. That's what you would call it. Like, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to get on camera. Yeah, you can kind of see there. See, that one's on like this angle, this one's like this. What that is. So you want to mark a center line down there so that when you join it back together, they're still on the same plane as what they were. Otherwise, your steering wheel might line up straight. And yeah, so we're going to do that. We also went to the Wreckers, and I got myself a fly-by-wire accelerator pedal, Nissan X-Trail. You can also get a Nissan Pulsar N16, the 1.8 litre one. Late model, you need like a 2006 onwards, I think. Well, I think all the X-Trails have these. But 6-wire. And yeah, it's got a nice metal bracket on there, so you can cut it and chop it and weld it and get it in the right spot. It's got a nice simple 2-bolt position, so you can make a little pad with 2 studs sticking out and just weld it on. Plus you've got the 8mm metal rod, which you can bend and chop and weld and manipulate to get your pedal to where it needs to go. If you're dodging roll cages, if that thing looks nothing like yours. But yeah, still so much to do on the RX-7. I made a list of things I have to do. Check this out, it's quite depressing. I got to mount the pedal, nudge bar, do a strut brace, making a mount for the ECU to bolt onto, fuel lines, brake lines front to rear because I had to remove those off the passenger side, the fuel pump hanger, I've got to make that, and cooler piping, I've got to mount the intercooler and then mount the radiator. I've got to make an exhaust, I've got to mod the front knuckles, power steering with pump bracket, then custom power steering lines, fit the over fenders, make front bar mounts, oil cooler, intake pipe. I've got a 2-way for it, so I've got to fit that as well now. Rebuild the motor, it's on the to-do list. Make a stump bash plate, screamer pipe for the gate, still got to make that. Gear shifter cover, because the shifter doesn't come up in the center of the hole, so it's going to need to cover that because I don't have the factory center console. Door skins and paint the inside of the other car and then wire it up. And I'm sure there's a million little brackets and things that need to go on there in between that, so still many hours of work. Oh yeah, painted the bottom, cleaned up all that. So yeah, so I'm going to chop and weld this shaft now, so stay tuned for that. And there we go. You can see the plug welds. Pull that up the holes there. Got around the top. Oops. Close. You can see the line there. It's a bit hot. So you can see it's like 12 millimeters from where the shoulder of the shoe would have been to the line. Same on the bottom. Probably a bit more on the bottom. Made that one about 13 mil or something. But yeah, there we go. It's extended, so there'll be a gap in the middle now. But the tubes weld all the way around the bottom. Plugged on both sides, plug welds. Clean that up, give it some paint, and bolt that sucker in. That's another thing I can tick off the list. It's actually not even on the list, so that's depressing, isn't it? Didn't even get to tick something off the list. But yeah, and I reckon I'll work on that accelerator pedal mount next. Thanks for watching. It's a short video just on that. Getting there, one thing at a time. It's taking a lot longer than I thought, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Check out ilovedrift.com.au website. Buy some stuff. Got some new windbreakers in and hats and stuff. So summer's here. Winter's coming. So we've got the jackets in preparation for that. But yeah, it all helps. And yeah, stay tuned. See you next time.